Hello everyone, my name's Ian. Welcome back to my hobby YouTube channel, In Brief Book and Film Review. So today I'm going to be reviewing an iconic film. Okay, really excellent film, and that this is. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that I want to say about this film. I don't want to go overboard. Don't want to spoil it for other people, and I also want to talk about what's being done to keep the legacy of this film alive. And before I do, I want to just say, if you like this video, if you like previous videos that I've had and they've just popping up and you want to see more, you can just press like and subscribe. If you don't, that's fair enough. I also would like to say thank you very much to James Stevenson for sending me this on a plug-in. I can't remember what the name of it is now on that, but memory stick, right? For sending me this film with a whole load of old iconic films that I wanted to see. So don't what you call it, download by whatever. Just let me sort it out for you. So sent me this. So thank you very much, James. Seems much appreciated. Okay. What else? That's it for now. Okay. So the film itself is called The Outsiders. Okay. I'll have to put my glasses on because I can't see without my glasses. Right. It was released in 1983 on the 25th of March. It was directed by Francis Ford Coppola. It was an adaptation of the 1967 novel by S.E. Hinton, which is of the same name, The Outsiders. Okay, the producers were, if I get this right, Frederickson and Fred Roos. The music was by Carmine Coppola, which I presume is Francis's wife. The production company is, I hope I'm saying this right, Zoetrope Studios. The distribution was by Warner Brothers. This film was set in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, many good songs written with the name of Oklahoma and Tulsa in it. Probably more cowboy and western stuff on that. But anyway, the running time was 114 minutes. The budget was 10 million. And the box office return was 33.7 million, so it was like a good return on that. Okay, so within the film had a really strong cast, and none greater than Let's Go Crazy, like Patrick Swayze. Had Christopher Thomas Howell, had Matt Dillon, Ralph Macchino, remember that guy, Karate Kid, Rob Lowe, Diane Lane, one of my favorite actors in one of my favorite films, an iconic film also of the 80s, Young Guns, Emilio Estevez. He also starred in a really good film called The Way with his father, Martin Sheen. If you haven't seen that film, check it out. It's really good. It's basically about a pilgrimage to Spain, within Spain, and it's a really good film. They got it off in the end. Great film. Tom Cruise, and I think it's Leif Garrett. If I've said that name. If I haven't said that name, apologise. So basically, it's the film was based upon two rival gangs. Okay, so you have the Greases and you have the Socks, the Socials. And without spoiling it for you guys and that, because I don't like spoiling films for people and that, you know, they basically, the rival gangs, the Greasers was kind of trying more stay out of the way of the Socials than what the Socials are the aggressive ones. The Greasers kind of like, you know, most of these films, they pick on the lightweights within the gang, so you know, they try to keep their bulk up and the other ones down on that, so they pick on the two smallest Greasers. Something happens within the fight and that, which leads the two youngest ones, you know, the life ends up having to change in a different direction after that. And I'll leave it at that. I won't say any more because I'll spoil it, and I don't want to spoil it. Really good strong acting actually in that, particularly from Matt Damon. I thought Matt Damon was excellent in it, I really did. And also Christopher Thomas Howell was really good in it also. They were all good, but like the standouts for me was Matt Dillon and Christopher. Yeah, so that's the film, kind of like what I want to say about the film. Okay, so the memory of the film is being strongly kept alive by none other than House of Pain, X-Suit models, and La Coca Nostra rap icon Danny Boy O'Connor. Okay, so I'll put all the links up to this. I'll put the links up to the film. I'll put the film trailer. I'll put the links up to the Stevie Wonder made a song for this also. I think there's a soundtrack to it. So one of them was Stevie Wonder. I'll put that one, probably the most famous one out of all of them, maybe. I'll put that one up as well. And I'll there's a museum also now in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which Danny Boy basically kind of had this imagination, like, you know, thought in his mind. He says, I'm going to try and get this, you know, there's got to be, he loved the film so much, basically, like so many, you know, like celebs, they kind of have this thing, they love film so much, or they might support something that's that want to keep going alive, and that, and Danny invested his time and his resources into trying to build a museum. Now he started all this before the COVID-19, and he's been trying to hold it down during the COVID-19, and things are starting to come to fruition for him with the museum as well. He's got his own plans and ideas for it, but I'd have to say he's got to be applauded. He's done a fantastic job. Moving forward, it's gone great, and he's basically trying to keep the memory of the film alive, and that he's had stars coming in that were from the film, the original set, the director as well. S.E. Hinton came in as well. She's one that cut the ribbon with him and that, you know, at the opening and stuff. You'll see all this anyway. I'm going to send you all the links to it. So yeah, all in all, he tried to keep the memory of the film going, and he's doing a wonderful job. And I you know, I think of all the great films in the 80s, like Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox, E.T., the Young Guns, as I was mentioned before. There's so many good films from that decade. Like, you just think, oh, why can't we make more of these? And most of the time, RoboCop as well. I think that may be in 90s, maybe, I don't know, 89, 90, whatever. But the only things that we kind of really do with these now is we don't really keep the memory alive of them as much as what we should do for the younger generation, because they are iconic films, and that, you know, you might show one or two of them at Christmas time and that, but for the likes of The Outsiders, that is an iconic film, but would be seen as a bit too heavy to be watching at Christmas, as opposed to, say, like The Goonies or something like that, which is another iconic film and that. Yeah, so I just think that nowadays we don't kind of like we try to remake these films, and you can't remake excellence, you know what I mean? And this is an excellent film and that. So yeah, I just that's it. That's really what I want to say about it. Now I really wanted to give a review to this film and that, because I think it's a magnificent film. Thanks again to James Stevenson. Thanks again to Danny O'Connor for keeping the memory alive of this film. S.E. Hinton as well, and that, for creating a novel, and Francis Ford Coppola for getting it off the ground, and all the actors that were in it. So that's me for today. That's my one. I can't think of the next one that I'm going to do for you guys and that. But anyway, as I said, stay positive, stay blessed always, and I hope everyone's having a good day today and that. Okay, take care. Bye bye.